Alright guys, another packaging video. This today is actually for the Eclipse, I'm glad to say. It is from STM again. Great company. I highly recommend them for your DSM Evo needs. Let's see what we got here today. Oh, wait. Alright, so our first order of business is our DSM turbo to manifold bolts, and I actually went with ARP studs this time. These are the black chromoly studs. They are, of course, of great quality, being them ARP. Instead of going to, I have OEM bolts, but I just wanted to, to save the headache later on in life if I ever do remove the turbo again. Instead of, them snapping on me, it's just better to have new ones. These, I've seen some posts about the stainless steel ones actually like seizing into the threads and like breaking, but I have heard nothing but good reviews about these, so I went with these. So that's for the turbo, and we also have your 7cm stainless steel gasket. This is for the manifold to turbo. When I was parting out my 2G, I think I gave this away with the turbo for my old setup. So when I was piecing it back together a couple of months ago, I was missing this, so better to get this now than later, because that's a big leak. And then we have your J-pipe gasket. These are where, of course, the turbo and the J-pipe meet. I do not have this, so I needed to get that as well. And lastly, oil return line gasket, because the DSMs always leak here. So always get new ones whenever you take or do a turbo swap in your car, because these will leak almost 99.9% of the time. But yeah, that's it. I'm actually gonna go home pretty soon, so I will give you a bigger update with the car and other parts that I had shipped home, because they would be too big to ship over here where I am located at this moment. So keep you updated. Alright guys, well, I am back home. I'm trying to get this Eclipse back together, because I just came back from road race engineering, and I have set an appointment for my dyno and tune for exactly 7 days from now. So I gotta get that car back in one piece and running and able to handle, the whole new setup. So I drove down during dead week to get a head start on it. Luckily, my finals aren't too bad, so I should be good there. But this came in the mail. I think these are my struts for that suspension video I had the other day. It came in a while ago, but I haven't been home since, so finally get to open them up now with you guys. Alright, yes. So we have our KYB XLG. Nice. So like I said before, going with a new suspension setup, it wasn't really meant for performance or handling. It was meant to just handle bumps and whatnot with a good ride, because the struts on the car currently I'm pretty sure are blown, but these are the rears, and they're already sealed down, which is good. That right here. Look, they pierced the box. So, like I stated, this is going to be my temporary setup until I have my money to get coilovers. And those are the front. Nice. There's actually a sale on them. So in total I think I paid $200 for all 4 shipped. There's the other rear. And the other front. Everything looks the way it should be. So these are going to be mated with the ST lowering springs that I got. And hopefully when everything's set in stone, it should be a pretty nice stance. So that is that. I also wanted to show you the O2 housing that I am running. This is a stock 2G O2 housing, but that has been fully ported and polished by one of my good friends. This thing is freaking silky smooth. You can't even catch anything with your nail. So hopefully this is going to be some good airflow with the new setup. I didn't want to go with an aftermarket because I already had this, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try porting and polish and see what we get. So hopefully with this we'll be making some crazy numbers, but fingers crossed. We never know, something can change, something might happen. But that's an update for now. Alright, have a good one.